to get cold out here, man. Starting to get cold. We had some snow. It's 5:20. All right. Let me see. So we got over on CNN. Now this all occurred. I was, saying I was out and about, and I came back, took my shower, and got into bed, and I seen all of it. I was gonna get up and do a live, but I had to get to work. Uh, so we'll head over to CNN. We'll play some of the footage from yesterday. So warning, trigger, trigger, trigger. December 16 news on Madison, Wisconsin school shooting. A sixth grader and his mother speak out following the shooting. We can get this thing to load up.
Did you hear gunshots?
Yeah, I heard.
Tell me what happened.
Them and then some started fighting, and then we just waited till the police came, and then they escorted us out to the church.
How many gunshots did you hear?
I heard 2.
And what were you thinking? What are you thinking
I
now?
was scared. Why did they do that? Why? I was in English, and then they said it was a lockdown drill, so we went to the side of the building, and then we went to the church after they came and got us. Yeah. And then we just waited to give us some food, and then waited for them to transport us to the hospital and get our moms and dads.
It's sad, to be home and then somebody call you and said your kids school in lockdown and shooting and you didn't know where they are. God, they were safe, but the trauma, it's a lot because I'm sure they lost friends and teachers, which is not okay. And I don't think they will be okay for a long time, and I'm not.
So that was a young man that was there, him and his mother. What we're covering, the shooter opened fire at the Abundant Life Christian School in Madison, Wisconsin, was a 15-year-old female student, Natalie Rupnow, who went by the name Samantha. Police said on Monday she unalived herself and is dead. Obviously, the shooting left 1 student and 1 teacher unalived and 6 injured, including 2 people who are facing life-threatening conditions. Police said a 2nd grade student made the 911 call. Damn, look at there you go. A 2nd grade student made the 911 call to report the bang bang to the police on Monday. Abundant Life Christian School, K through 12. School serves about 420 students. According to the administrator, it planned to close for Christmas vacation after this week. Oh, I thought this was, I'm about to say, no, that ain't her. The school year began with mass shootings. It's about to go on to Christmas break the same way. Wait. The U.S. school year is heading into Christmas holiday break, similar to how it began with a mass shooting. So are they saying there was a shooting? The shooting at Abundant Life Christian School in Madison, Wisconsin on Monday was the 83rd. Oh, they just saying over. I'm about to say on Monday was the 83rd shooting recorded in 2024, surpassing 2023 for the most school shootings in a single year since CNN began tracking such incidents in 2008. Geez Louise, I can't see today. And the start of the academic year in the early fall had been scattered with numerous shootings, including an apparent murder-suicide on the first day of classes at Rice University in Houston on August 26th. The following week, a 14-year-old shooter killed 4 victims at a high school in Winder, Georgia. I remember that, making it the deadliest school shooting of the year. Wisconsin is shaken. The state has experienced a number of other scares in recent months. In May, police shot and killed a student who brought a gun near a middle school in the village of Mount Horbred, about 23 miles southwest of Madison. So about a 20-minute drive, 30-minute drive southwest of Madison, they unalived the student. The student was a minor and did not manage to enter the school. Nobody else was injured. Then in November, a 13-year-old boy was arrested on suspicion of planning a shooting in Kenosha by Lake Michigan after he tried to enter a secure area of an elementary school while carrying 2 bags. The boy had been searching online about school shootings and had made several comments to other students about the school shootings for months beforehand, police said. So there was one about 20 miles away. Jeez Louise. What up, Catalyst? Torian, what's going on? See, dialing 911 ain't that bad of a thing, guys. That's the police briefing. The city of Madison, Wisconsin was left reeling after the school shooting on Monday unalived one student and one teacher and injured several others, including two in critical. We already know about the shooter, Natalie Rupnow. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Fuck it. She unalived herself, went out like a coward. Police information. Madison police will hold a briefing at 1 p.m. local time on Tuesday. So that'd be what, 7 o'clock here? No, Wisconsin is central, so 8 o'clock here. On Monday evening, police said they wanted to make sure all family members had been notified before the victims' identities were released. Flags at half staff, whenever there's an unaliving half staff, you'll do that with presidents, anyone significant, something like this within the state, they'll definitely do the state flags. Now, if it's like a mass shooting in a different place, then they would do half mast the United States flag, but it's probably just a state flag that they had at half staff. All flags over federal. Okay, so they did it over all federal installations. So that means post offices, if they got a flag in there. All flags over federal installation and facilities statewide were ordered to fly at half staff on Monday, effective until December 22nd in honor of the victims. Governor Tony Evers, who issued the order, said it was unthinkable that the children and teachers might go through this and never go to school and might never come home. They got a candlelight scheduled for Tuesday. The city mayor and education officials expected to attend, according to CNN affiliate WMTV on Monday. Police asked the community not to hold any at the school, which remains an active crime scene and being monitored by law enforcement overnight. You definitely want to make sure you're not by the school because you could have a copycat. What up, Kendall? School resumes. School in Madison Metropolitan District will continue classes as scheduled on Tuesday. Man, I wouldn't be going to school till after the new year. I'm done for the rest of the school year. I'm not going back. What, to finish off this week? It's only what, 4 days? No, I'm not going back. My kids will be withdrawn till the new year. So if there's any finals or anything, it's just too much trauma. My kids ain't going back to school. Neighbors described seeing police throw stun grenades into a home during the investigation. Oh, so they ran up in somebody's house. Well, I don't think the Abundant Christian School is going back. It's just saying something in the district. Yeah, schools in the Metropolitan School District will continue classes as scheduled. I don't know. I don't think they're going to open because they just told them not to do anything at the school because it's still a crime scene. So I doubt that their school is back. But even if I'm in the school district, I'm not going back to school. Let's just end the school year right here. This is a good stopping point. We pick it up at the beginning of the year. So neighbors described seeing police throw stun grenades into a home during the investigation. Authorities on Monday investigated a residential property north of Madison, Wisconsin, just 8 miles from the school where 2 people were killed in a shooting on Monday. Videos show a home decorated with Christmas lights, cordoned off with police tape. The main door had been removed and the windows damaged. Neighbors saw police throw stun grenades into there, which detonated with a bright flash and a loud bang into the home earlier in the afternoon. I want to see footage of that. Neighbors told the news that the officers had arrived in the early afternoon, just after the shooting took place, and were going in and out until the night fell. I heard the news this afternoon and thought, well, we'll just drive by the main drag, and there it was. Our neighbor told the news. The front door was taken off and nobody was around. The detectives are in there mopping up the mess. I need to find out where that house is. Stone. That's outside the Capitol. What up, DeMarcus? I'm trying to see. Wisconsin school shooting been identified. Okay, here we go. 17 minutes ago. Daily Mail, even though I don't really like trusting on the Daily Mail, but all right. So this is the house 1313. The door is removed. President Joe Biden has been slammed on social media for calling for gun control after school shooting in Wisconsin, despite pardoning his son, Hunter, for gun charges. Yeah, I mean, he had a gun on him. He's talking about like ARs. He's not talking about pistols, but Natalie Samantha, 15, unalived a student and a teacher, and then herself at the school shortly before 11 a.m. on Monday. Her family's home was raided by SWAT teams following the school bloodbath, with investigators speaking to her father, who was said to be cooperating. Man, that's got to be horrible. Think like your kid does something like that, and then they got to come and question you about it. Like, man, the hell? I don't know what that motherfucker was doing. Showing social media posts. Oh, okay. We're gonna go to these posts after this. Let me see. Samantha's alleged manifesto has been circulating on social media. Police said they have not confirmed the document's validity. 2 people are currently fighting for their lives in the hospital after the rampage. She unalived herself, shooting herself. What? Who died from a self-inflicted gun wound. Oh, on the way to the hospital. I thought they were saying she was on the way to the hospital and did it. After the shooting, opened fire in a mixed grade study hall in front of terrified students. What is this, pajama day? This is her.
We take a lot of
Natalie
time up
Rupnow.
front trying to get to.
All right, we're done with this, man. I'm not saying
We take a lot of time up front trying.
Chilling social media post to Wisconsin Christian shooter, Natalie Samantha's father. I want to see what the manifesto looked like. See what she said. Oh, okay. Wisconsin school shooter, her father shared a chilling image of one of his daughters practicing at a shooting range in a similar t-shirt worn to the Columbine shooters. Ah, well. Here we go. Jeff, the father, posted a snap to his public Facebook page in August, showing his daughter pointing a shotgun at a clay pigeon while wearing a black top with the name of the band KMFDM. Columbine killer Eric Harris, infamously seen wearing that t-shirt of head of the 99 Colorado high school massacre, where 13 were murdered. The massacre is often seen as the watershed moment in the age of American shootings. So can we get a photo of this? What up, RC? Let's see. Internet going slow today. Extremely slow. Yeah. I'm trying to see if we can find the photo. Oh, man. Oh, okay. So here we go, right here. Visit. Go there. Jeff. Oh, they got it right here. What the hell? We'll keep that open just in case. It's unclear if Natalie is an only child. However, Jeff referred to his daughter as Kiddo in a post and spoke proudly of the child's prowess with the weapon. Natalie, also known and went by Samantha, on a substitute teacher and a teenage student, wounded 6 others with a 9mm pistol. No motive has been given, and the police say they're working to verify whether a manifesto being shared online was actually written by her. In Jeff's her father's post about his daughter at the range, he asked by a friend if his daughter could. He was asked by a friend if it was his daughter in the image. He replied, "This spring, and we have been loving every second of it." So he did tell somebody, "Yeah, that's my daughter." The NBSC, the North Bristol Sportsman Club, is a gun club in Sun Prairie, a suburb of Madison, offering annual family memberships just for $90. According to the website, the club was founded in 1970. It has more than 600 members. Well, now we got to do a deep dive. We might be giving this club a call tonight. The alleged membership has not been confirmed by the club. Well, obviously, they ain't trying to have their name attached to this, but we're going to look up this club and 600 members. Out of the 600 members, how many members do you believe are Black members? Out of the 600 members, how many people do you believe are probably Black that are members of this North Bristol Sportsman Club? He shared a picture of one of his daughters being encouraged to handle firearms by her father. Jeff and August shared a photograph above at a local shooting range. Police confirmed they were talking to Jeff. Well, look at Mr. Jeff. Proud to be an American. And other family members who were cooperating. Let me see something. They got a Black Friday 50 bird 16-yard trap shoot. New Year's Eve 50 bird 16-yard trap shoot. Okay, they're part of the NRA. I don't see one Black person on this front page here. We got 2 little Caucasian kids. We got a whole, let's see. No, that's not a Black guy. Let's see what the skeet team looks like. Yeah, whoever this is, they ain't hire anyone to do the website. They just say we're gonna have regular website, generic shit. Okay, here we go. Let's see who's on the shotgun team. It might be one or two black guys. They probably do the yard work though. Rifle range, ballistic calculator, handgun. Let's see. Archery. I guess you can consider this a person of color. About us, memberships. Let's see what the board of directors look like. See if there's any well, we can't put any blame on these people. The shooter is who we need to be looking at, but I just wanted to see if any of these, Jennifer Comer, Tom Sesner, Don Allen, secretary is open. I might apply for this. I might apply for the secretary of this and infiltrate, get on the inside. Now, I haven't got to the manifesto yet. Right now, we're just going down the rabbit hole. We're just getting started. We're going to see what these family members look like. If anyone has a link to the manifesto, so I don't have to go scrounging around for it. So this is the father with the boxer. This is the home. Need to do a little yard work. They noted that the shooter appeared to be wearing this T-shirt, the German industrial rock band KMFDM, who were notably idolized by Eric Harris and Dylan, the perpetrators of Columbine. So this is footage from the inside. Man, this seems so long ago. This is almost 30 years. Jeez Louise, in 5 years. I tell you, 2029, y'all gonna have to be on the lookout. It's gonna get dangerous that year, especially on the anniversary. I was 16. What is this? Oh, this is just reactions. The school press conference. Kids, parents, police. So here she is with the shirt on, KMFDM. Give me a second. If you see this T-shirt anyway, just be cautious. This is the T-shirt that they were wearing. Well, this is what the front looks like, but the backside has the dates to it. Nah, the shooter took herself out. So what leads me to believe that the father has something to do with this. Why is Prince? Oh, this is a whole nother. I was about to say, why is Prince Harry and what's her name, Megan? I don't know what the hell they doing on here. Yeah, if we can find the manifesto, Natalie Rupnow social media posts. Okay, so here we go. What Natalie's social media shows before Wisconsin shooting. So we're gonna go through this, and I'll be looking up some stuff in the background.
Responded to a mass shooting at the Abundant Life Christian School today. Officers were dispatched to the school, which is located on the city's east side at 10:57 a.m. They arrived to find multiple people suffering from gunshot wounds. 3 people, including the shooter, are dead. The shooter has now been identified as 15-year-old Natalie Rupnow, who went by the name Samantha. She was a student at the school, and evidence suggests she died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. A teacher and a teenage student were pronounced dead at the scene at that school. 6 other students and a teacher were injured and taken to area hospitals. 2 students remain in critical condition.
All right, we're trying to see what happened on the social media. On December 16th, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, news conference, police identified Natalie Rupnow as the shooter. Post pictures and details from Natalie, the person believed to be her father, Jeff's social media account showed details of her life prior to the shooting. She opened fire in the Wisconsin classroom on Monday, fatally shooting a teacher, which was a substitute, a fellow student, wounded 6 others before killing herself with a handgun, according to police. Officials have said her family is cooperating with the investigation and her home is being searched. There have been at least 200 incidents of gunfire on school grounds this year. All right. We don't need the statistics. Oh, so here goes the actual photo right here. Jeff appears to be the father of the shooter. Rupnow lives in the same area of Wisconsin, which shared many pictures of what appears to be his daughter over the years, beginning in 2009. The announcement of the birth of Natalie Lynn, this would make her 15 today. Newsweek reached out for clarification via social media outside of the normal working hours. The most recent photo shared was from August this year, showing what appears to be Natalie at a shooting range. Oh yeah, there were some special individuals. So we seen that, and here she is with the same boxer that was in the vehicle with the dad. The image shows Natalie from the back, handling a firearm with protective ear muffs. The user commented, "Jeff, is that kiddo?" Which Jeff responded, "Sure is. We joined MBSC this spring, and we have been loving it every second." That's the North Bristol Sports Club and Wisconsin-based shooting range. Newsweek reached out to the club for comment via email outside of normal working hours. Jeff has shared many photos of a person who appears to be his daughter over the years. Some photos show her with the dog, while others show Natalie at a karate competition. She couldn't go in there and fight a nigga. She had to pull out a toolie. There are a number of pictures showing Natalie as a young, smiling, and we don't give a damn about her being a young, smiling kid. She's a fucking murderer. Natalie's own social media accounts have been deactivated or set to private. An image shared on her ex account prior to deactivation, a person is wearing combat boots and giving an okay sign with 3 fingers, with their fingers. So wait, is that the church they caught on fire?